Hey guys, what is going on? This is card number 5, and this is going to be episode 5 of our MVP series. And we're going to be playing K-Spots. He's a 1950 player, so this is probably going to be our most challenging opponent yet. I do want to announce that option A was the winner. It actually really wasn't that close. Option B and C were pretty close. Option A, I would say 70% of the votes were option A. Anyway, so we added Victorino. I saw a few people wanted me to go Crawford, but I just wanted to keep it simple. The options only. I don't want to have people, option A plus Crawford. I can't really do that. That's too hard to count up. But anyways, we went with Victorino in center. We also added Ed Matthews to third base. I'll go ahead and show you guys what I did. I added Ed Matthews, but I went ahead and kept Jake Lamb. He's playing down today, and that's why I'm starting Ed Matthews today. We also added Billy Butler. Not a big change, but he's a little bit better against lefties, so I think that'll be a little bit more useful as a pinch hitter. And, of course, we have Shane Victorino in center. And, of course, finally, probably the biggest change is Noah Syndergaard is now in our rotation, so that should definitely help. So, pretty much what we need, guys, in this game is we need enough stubs to probably get one more starting pitcher and possibly upgrade at second base or one more outfield position. So, hopefully we get enough stubs to upgrade our starting pitcher at the very least. Right now, our team's looking pretty decent, though, if you guys haven't seen it. In our rotation, I think our rotation is the best so far in the MVP series. We got Verlander, Strasburg, Dickey, and Syndergaard. That's what our lineup's going to be looking like. This is what our bench is looking like. Removed Adam Jones, and this is what our bullpen's looking like. So maybe we could add one more piece to the bullpen if necessary, but I don't think it's even necessary. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So I'll see you guys at the game. Yo guys, what is going on? This is card number 5, and this is the start of the game. I am pitching Syndergaard. My opponent is pitching Jose Fernandez, so this should definitely be a good matchup using our newly acquired diamond starting pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. So hopefully he can keep my opponent in check. This is probably this is the highest rated opponent so far. The last opponent I think was 1900s, low 1900s. This opponent was 1960 or something like that. And he had a really good lineup, as you guys see there in the lineup screen earlier. He's leading off Jacoby. Right now I'm just trying to get a feel for how he plays. I've never played him, so I know he must be good. I'm just trying to get a feel for how he swings, where his bat speed is. And my goal with Syndergaard is just to get him through a couple innings. I don't expect him to go 9 innings, complete game shutout or anything like that, but 4 or 5 innings and just get it to my bullpen. As we do strike out Jacoby to begin the game, so it's a good start. And then we throw a changeup down and in, get him to hit a dribbler to the catcher. We get 2 down there. And next he has Reggie Stalker coming up, 1-0 count. Throw a changeup down and away. He seems to be really aggressive, so I'm going to be really careful trying to challenge him here. And 3 up, 3 down for the first inning. Now my goal against Jose Fernandez was to be super patient. As you see there, our leadoff man does walk. Here he throws a sweeping curve. Not sure what I was looking for there, but he got me to swing and miss there. And now our MVP A-Rod is up, so now I'm trying to still be patient at the same time, but I'm trying to get a game plan for what I'm looking for here. He's throwing me a lot of off speed, so at this point I'm just going to be super patient, see if he pitches around me. He does get a strike there, so we're going to go ahead and sit off speed, and I'll just let you guys listen to this clip.
Come right at him.
He does, and that one's drilled deep to left. There it goes. See ya. A long home run by Alex
Rodriguez. Finally, we do something over MVP, and that's going to give us a lot of stubs. I mean, we got an RBI, 2 RBIs, we got a run scored, we got a hit there, a home run, 2 runs, so looking good so far. Next batter, we have Trevor Story, and I just want to show you guys this at-bat. This is the kind of ABs I had to have against Jose Fernandez, and I think this is what ultimately won me the game. See, his pitch count is already at 28. We're being super patient here, trying to have a good eye, work it to a full count. And I'm just trying to be super patient, even though Trevor Story is not a good matchup for Jose Fernandez, righty on righty with that super small PCI, low contact versus righties. We do fly out eventually to right, but I saw a lot of pitches, and I made Jose Fernandez throw 30 pitches. So bats like that will win you guys games. Trust me. Just make sure you guys grind each AB. Moving on to the top of the second, Syndergaard. Again, I'm trying to be super careful. I'm throwing a changeup down. My problem with Syndergaard, I feel like he's such a great pitcher with great stuff. I don't know what it is though. It's just we do get him striking out there. So a good start to Syndergaard. I just don't know what it is though. I just feel like, I don't know, you just can't consistently get hitters out. His off speed, his breaking balls do not consistently get swing and misses either. As we do get out of the second there. So far, no harm done. And we have flashback Pablo up.
That ball hit high and deep. Stretch! Stretch! Get on back there. They look up. You can put it on the board. Yes!
So nice little home run there by Pablo. Gives us a nice 3-0 lead, and we're going into the third. He had a really good AB here with Votto. I threw a really good four-seamer down and in. They didn't get the call. And I hung a sinker there. He drove it up the middle. Then 2-2 count. That was a good hit by my opponent. I'm not even sure. I think I threw a changeup there. I don't even remember. But we do go ahead and get the ball in. He's going to hold his runners smartly. He maybe have scored there, but there's no outs. There's no reason to risk it. And he's going to go ahead and take his pitcher out. This guy was all in, man. He pretty much threw everything at me. And he pinched it here. So we have runners on second and third. No outs, not looking good. And I throw a changeup. And just like I'm saying, I don't know. Once people start setting changeup, it's hard to get hitters out. And he goes ahead and gets a big hit there and scores 2. 3-2 now. Next batter, 0-2. I threw I think it was a changeup or sinker, but he was on it. He was just a little off top, and we do get one down. Nice play by Freeman. Here we go ahead and challenge. I think that was Stalker, the four-seamer middle in. Get him to pop up to the catcher, and that's going to end the inning. So we only gave him 2 runs there. Like I said, my goal, give me 4 or 5 innings, maybe 6. Just get it to my bullpen. My bullpen's fresh. They're ready to go. So yeah, and he goes ahead. I mean, this guy threw the whole kitchen sink at me, man. Like, he threw all of his relievers at me. He had 4 lefties out of the pen as we draw a walk there. Again, I'm still going to try to be patient. He's pitching Tony Watson. And then for A-Rod, he brings in Rodney just to face A-Rod. I hit into a double play. That was a stupid swing. I remember that point. I was trying to check swing. I was too late, though. And I hit into a weak double play. But going into the fourth, Syndergaard throws a sinker middle in, gets a nice roll over to Eddie Matthews over there at third. We had 2 different third basemen for this game. Then Robbie Cano comes up, get him out, and then we get 2 down, and he's getting a little more aggressive. We throw a sinker in on the hands, get another ground out to Freddie Freeman. So at this point, Syndergaard gave me 4 innings, and yeah, that's all I can ask for. So I might have to pinch hit him if the opportunity arises. We have bases loaded. We worked a lot of walks against my opponent, 6 walks. We have the bases loaded here of Dexter Fowler. Got ourselves a full count, 1 down. I pinched hit here because he was just going to everything, so I had to make a few substitutions early in the game. And the 3-2.
Bruh.
Yeah, slider down and in. Britton is tough to face, and I didn't know what to set on there, so he got me with a slider. Good pitch by him. Then we go ahead and pinch hit Ozuna. At this point, if he wants to go ahead and take another reliever out, he only has, I think, a couple left, maybe 3 left. So he had to pretty much choose, pick his poison. So he had to pitch to Ozuna with bases loaded. And I'm being aggressive here. If he's going to throw me that sinker, I'm going to jump all over it. We get a high end sinker. I hit it pretty well, but right at him. We stranded the bases loaded. I feel like I've been doing that a lot. So we wasted a lot of opportunities early in the game, and it's still a 3-2 game. And it's been a really good game so far. And a lot of the action happened early in the game. We get a 3-0 count here. Again, I'm taking. 3-0, you should be throwing me a fastball. Yeah, that could have been called a strike. Anyways, A-Rod comes up 2-2 count. I do a hit and run right here. We get to a full count. I go ahead and decide to do a hit and run, and this really paid off here. Full count. I'm just trying to stay back on the ball. He's not challenging me too much, so I'm trying to almost look slider, but just protect enough against the fastball. I think he made a huge mistake throwing a second there. That runner should have got taken out. I think A-Rod should have been safe, but that didn't happen. But at least we did advance the runner to second. We get a full count with Jim Edmonds, and he rips a I'm not sure what that was, a hanging breaking ball or changeup up the middle. Edmonds has been clutch this whole series for me. And we go up 4-2. Big insurance run there. It's almost every batter I was taking 2 strikes, because at this point I was thinking in the back of my head, he only has a couple pitchers left because he wasted so many early on. He doesn't really have the luxury to pinch it either, as Chapman strikes out his batter, and then we come right back with another inside fastball and he flies out to flashback Victorino. But yeah, my goal at this point was to just wear out his entire bullpen in case it does go extras or it's, you know, a close game at the end. I'm gonna have the huge advantage. Here we're bringing Jansen just to face Tulo. We hung a slider there at the end. I think it kind of surprised him though when he was way under it, and we do get out of the inning.
He hits it high. He hits it deep. It is out of here.
And Pablo goes yard for us again. Another huge insurance run. So I know that card has 3 or 4 home runs so far this series. And my opponent next inning starts off the inning with a double. He was smart to stay at second. So he's already getting things started here this is the top of the 8th. It's 5-2 at this point, so he has to get something going. We got Wagner in. Throw a changeup down, pretty much down, and he goes with it to right field. So we got first and third, nobody down. Jacoby Ellsbury coming up. I still have Wagner pitching, 0-2 count. Decided to go with a high fastball here. Haven't thrown many high fastballs against him. I think it surprised him a little bit, and I was just trying to hit my cutoff, and I really thought he was going to just fake go in a second and go back, and I was going to try to throw behind him, but he went ahead and took second. So risky play by him. I wouldn't necessarily call it a smart play, because if I was actually would have just threw to second and made the smarter play, I would have got him out. But anyways, he's got runners on second and third. Mike Trout's up. We throw a changeup down and in. Like I said, my opponent was really aggressive a lot this game. And then we go back to a slider. Perfect pitch in on the hands. That pitch is so tough to lay off, and that's why I love Wagner. Pitch to lefties or righties. And then Stalker, we throw a slider down and away, and he's going to string in 2 runners, so we get out of a huge jam there. We had first and third, nobody down. Didn't allow a run. Our bullpen's been amazing. They haven't allowed a run yet. And we go ahead and fast forward to the 9th. I have Herrera in at this point against Tulo. We're going to go with a slider away. And at this point, we got Valencia in. I make a lot of double switches or substitutions, put him in. He made some really good plays at third base, surprisingly. And then the next play, we got a 1-1 count. Throw a sinker away to Mookie Betts. And then we're going to go slider down and in, see if he can lay off of it. Hits it pretty decent, but another ground out to Danny Valencia makes another good play. So we got 2 down, just trying to get this final out. And this is a well-played game on both sides, so shout out to my opponent. Good job for him. He definitely threw the whole kitchen sink at me. Everything he had, he pretty much eased all of his relievers. Had a really good team as well. And we're just going to go ahead and end the game. Valencia breaks a record and gets all 3 outs in the inning. Not breaks the record, ties the record. And Pablo's going to be player of the game. You could argue it's A-Rod though. That big home run, he went 2 for 4. This is going to be our total stubs, 55,000. You guys see there? Not going to read it off to you, but we get 55,000. And now for the options, this is option A. Brett Saberhagen, the Royals one, flashback Kinsler, Matt Carpenter. You can platoon those 2, use one off the bench. Option B, Louis Tiant, flashback Crawford, live series Murphy. And then we also have enough for flashback Palpabon. And finally, option C, Irving Santana, which I really want to try. Live series Cespedes, legend Tony Gwynn, and Jason Kipnis. So make sure you guys put what option you guys want in the comments, and make sure you guys type out option C, option A. Don't just put C or A, because that's how I count them up. Thanks for watching, guys. This is Carl number 5 signing out. Peace.